this video, we're going to take a look at the Magnum Special Quick Switch Kit for the Dillon XL-650 reloading press. With this kit, we can have a single tool head and use a reversible spacer to quickly switch our setup from a caliber like .38 Special to a caliber like .357 Magnum. So we can do that type of a caliber changeover. We can also use this tool head for .44 Special to .44 Magnum switchover. So I've got the press here set up and I'm loading .357 Magnum right now. So we've got the dies adjusted, and what we can do is quickly switch over from .357 Magnum to .38 Special. Now the load I'm using is with 125 grain jacketed soft point bullets here. It's actually a .38 Special load that we're using in terms of the powder charge. And I'm loading it in .357 Magnum brass because for my .357 pistols, my revolvers, I don't like the crud ring buildups. Otherwise, I would just load it in .38 Special brass. So what we're going to do is finish up loading our .357 loads, and then we'll have a real quick changeover so that we can start loading .38 Special. Okay, so I'm done loading .357 Magnum. I've emptied the brass from the collator and I've put in some .38 Special brass. So what we're going to do here is just take our setup from .357 Magnum and quickly switch it over to .38 Special. So the first thing I'm going to do is unhook the powder measure return rod. I can then take the locator pins out from the tool head assembly, and then we're basically just going to move the assembly out, put the spacer on top, and then put it back in. Now, important thing to note here, put the rod back, is that we've actually lowered all of the dies. The difference in the case height from .357 to .38 Special. And I have a spacer ring here that's thickness is the same as the difference between the .38 Special case and the .357 Magnum case. I'm going to take my sizing die, which I've got a little bit more than finger tight, and I'm just going to back this baby out. So I'm going to back off the ring just a little bit. What we'll do is we'll put the ram all the way at the top. Okay, so we're going to back this off a little bit. Right about there is where we are needing to be. Snug that down so that we can get that back out as we need to. Now we're going to turn on the case collator and let the .38 Special cases fill up. Okay, so let's see what happens. We can see we're a little bit generous on our expansion, but that's fine. And it looks like we need to make a slight adjustment to the powder check station as well. So we'll take care of that after we validate our first cartridge. Seating depth looks good. And let's see how the crimp goes. There we go. We're a little bit strong on the crimp, but still in the acceptable range. Our cartridge looks good. The changeover was that fast. So with a slight dial in of the crimp station and with a slight dial in of the powder check station, we're going to be looking good to have that same load rolling off in .38 Special cases. All right, so I made a slight adjustment to the powder check system, and I also increased the height of the powder measure slightly to reduce the overall belling. I think we've reached a happy medium where we could swap between the two calibers now and have acceptable results with no die adjustment. So now we're loading 38 Special. There we have it, the Magnum Special Quick Switch Kit in action for the Dillon XL-650. We've loaded some 38 Special and some 357 Magnum loads here, and we're able to quickly switch over between the two using the same set of dies. If you want to see the full story and other related topics and information, please go to ultimatereloader.com where you can catch the full story. Thank you.